Hey people, this is Impala 100. Welcome back to another episode of Craftworks SMP. Thank you so much for tuning in today. As you can see, we have a sleepyhead behind us. Lane and Tobe went to work and put a face on our pumpkin friend right here that's been in the sky. They put a little nightcap on him and also a little pillow to sleep on. Just looks so cozy. And I wonder if anything's on the inside here, if this is just solid pumpkin. Okay. Nothing back here, nothing to see. Well, I was just curious. I was hoping I wouldn't walk in on like a ticking time bomb or something. That would have been awful. Start off the episode with a bang. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in. Lots of fun shenanigans have been going on. For example, the floating pumpkin that now has a sleepy face, which is just hilarious. We now have a little town square next to the crafting table that we started the series at. And plenty of new shops have been popping up around here. I believe there are a couple new ones back here, including Lane's Gold shop and also this wonderful trident shop that has maxed out tridents. I built one of these farms before and it's absolutely horrible, let alone getting all the enchantments on them as well is insane. So for a diamond block, it's such a great deal. I believe Elle made this shop here. So Elle, you have one of my diamond blocks. Also at our shop right now, besides shroom lights, we are low on stock. It's been a few days since I've been on. Like, look at that. Almost out of dark oak. Spruce we're completely sold out of. Cherry, acacia, look at that, oak, and then bamboo, lonely bamboo. Nobody likes you. One thing I do want to tell you is that all of our pig banners are now gone. Or at least the majority of them. I guess we still have one on top of the pumpkin here. But it looks like these pumpkin banners have popped up. Did they name them too? Oh my gosh, the ancient Gordian spells your doom. It has awakened. But it looks like we have an ancient Gordian fella that is coming back. We tried to warn you. This sounds like a threat. Definitely something we need to be meeting on with our fellow resistance friends. However, we met before these even popped up here. And I guess we should show you those clips now. It looks like you guys got my message one way or another.
Yep,
We did.
Heck yeah. What do you guys think of our base here?
It's magnificent.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is going to work out perfectly, Impala.
Well, Lane found us a beautiful spot kind of out of the way here. We made some banners on our end. I guess as far as everyone else goes, like what all has happened since we last met? Tobes?
Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to... Meeting adjourned.
If you don't mind, I'll give Tobes a chance to think, because I don't know if it's ever officially been stated for the record that I do now officially have our patrol vehicles.
Nice.
Yes, we will be riding on the pig patrol.
Nice.
And I've got saddled pigs for us all that we can do our neighborhood watch with.
Nice. This is going to be outstanding.
Yep. Oh yes, we will be a force to be reckoned with.
They will look at us and know not to mess with us.
Yes.
That's right. Nothing's more intimidating than 4 individuals riding pigs, chopping down pumpkins. This is going to be incredible.
I think I'm the most scared of Emmy riding the pig.
They don't know who they're messing with.
That's
no,
right.
Not at all. Not at all. Well, I guess I could update you. So Lane and I kind of heard about your transportation. We made those banners. And additionally, on top of that, I kind of prepared a little area that's more than just this tree here, underground.
I thought about turning the big, huge pumpkin into pumpkin pie. But then I saw the big pumpkin had some derpy eyes. I thought it could need a little thing to lay down, so I made it a cushion. And now it's a derpy, tired, sleepy pumpkin. Yeah.
Because the invasion is always sleeping on the job.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's right.
They have no power at all.
It's absolutely glorious, by the way.
You could not resist the resistance.
That's right.
I guess one more thing I did, if you guys notice that the spawn's a little clear, I chopped down probably 3 stacks worth of pumpkins and turned it into these beautiful pies here. Please take some.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Resistance is sweet, so until we see more pumpkins, we're really good here. But we'll be ready next time there's another pumpkin invasion because we have our incredible patrol vehicles.
Indeed. Indeed.
Do you guys want to check out our super secret base?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Yeah, sure.
All right, this is where I'm going to blindfold y'all. Here we are.
Nice.
Has a lot of
So-
potential.
It's
Cozy,
awesome.
cozy. It's a cozy place.
Well, hopefully it gets cozy. I mean, I dug out of shape. I'm not the most talented builder. I'll own it. And I know that I'm working with 3 individuals here that are very talented builders. So I was hoping we could kind of collaborate here with making this kind of a functional secret base where we could conduct our meetings without being in the open.
Yeah, there's
Yep, I love it.
potential. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I went ahead and created one room here where we have
I can hear
sugarcane.
something.
Yep. And then also eggs, which is already
Oh boy,
overflowing,
the
by
eggs
the way.
are already overflowing.
Holy cow.
So they've been busy here. And I'm working on a secret project that you guys don't need to see yet on the other side there. So don't worry about that. But we have one more wing here, and I don't know what to add here. Do you guys have any ideas? Don't all speak at once.
Well, you can't rush greatness. We need time to really,
That's right.
ponder the possibilities.
That's
That's
right.
right.
I'm excited to see how this turns out here, guys. And I think we bought ourselves enough time to make a pretty cool resistance base. And
Yes.
by the next time there's any sort of trouble on the surface with pumpkins, we'll be ready for it.
100%.
Absolutely.
So a few days have passed since we had this meeting, and as you can see, we have a beautiful base in the shape of a pumpkin pie out here. And look at that. Toadblocks made this, and this is our little secret hideout here, I guess we could say, that's on the surface. So if we walk in here, there is just a bunch of beautiful stuff in here, some decorations, very cozy. What a wonderful Resistance HQ that we can meet at a nice little picnic table here and have a good time. I also want to mention the Pumpkin Empire might be on to us here. I don't think this is as secluded of an area that we thought it was. Look at this. There's a banner right here. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Oh lordy. Captain Grumble? Oh, it's Sarge. We call him Sarge now. Sarge, hello. Good to see you. Everything going well? Oh, I think this is a statue mod. Okay, no worries. This is still great. Well, it looks like Lane went to work here. Here's the actual headquarters. It's not our stupid decoy headquarters up there. What would we be doing putting our base on the surface? Here is our secret headquarters, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And here is the farm that I made in the last episode here, and it looks like it's been collecting plenty of sugarcane. And we're already maxed out on eggs here, I already know. So we have more eggs than we'll probably ever need. Now back here, I've been busy. And it's for authorized personnel only. I have a top secret project going on behind there that I want to share with people later. Not at this moment though, so we're going to ignore that. Then there's just a little wall right here, I guess. TBD for what room we're going to be placing there. This is our top secret entrance here, by the way. I totally forgot about that. So top secret entrance, that's wonderful. We're going to have a meeting again with these guys coming up. I think it's time for us to finally get a patrol going. So that'll come in the future. I wanted to kind of one up these banners here. Banners are tiny little pieces of wool that we could place wherever, and pretty easy to make and pretty easy to take down. But how about an entire billboard? Would you look at that beauty? Oh, it's marvelous. No ancient Gordian wants to come to a world with a menacing little pig face like that. Oh my lordy. Can you keep it down? I looked at this guy 10 minutes ago while I was constructing this, and the staff is throwing a fit. 0 out of 0 stars here. 0 out of 5 stars, sorry. But yeah. I figured it would be funny to add a little billboard here, keeping watch over Spawn to kind of paint up the skyline here. So hopefully that strikes a little bit more fear into this ancient Gordian fella. But now I want to head over to Log Island. We have some unfinished business. Oh wow, We have some unfinished business to do over there. First and foremost, we need to restock our entire shop. We are low, as we pointed out earlier this episode. And at the same time, we want to add some much needed upgrades to improve our operations. All right, we are here at Log Island, and the operations we're going to improve are actually not here. I just wanted to show off this redstone build, and I actually noticed some signs over here that I wanted to share with you. So eventually I was going to create an automated area to produce these nether shrooms, the fungi, the crimson warped fungi, more efficiently. But it appears somebody has helped us out here. This is from your favorite redstone guy. Enjoy. So bone meal goes here. So if we place bone meal there, and then the lever turns on and off the farm. So I believe, let's give this a go. By the way, I have a feeling this is Cube Prospector because he has a tutorial for these farms here. And I was gonna plan on building this exact farm here. Funny enough, this saved me so much work and headache, and I'm gonna link his tutorial in the description because it's a super awesome farm. So Cube, thank you so much. But if we take bone meal here, if you haven't seen a farm like this before, you toss it in here, wonderful. We're gonna let it funnel down for a second. Then we turn this on here, and it's that simple. Way easier than what we were doing before. So we could turn it off right here, and in 5 seconds with little to no effort, minus me taking out this stuff here, we have 11 warped fungus already. Oh no, I just ruined the farm. No more ruining the farm. But Cube, thank you so much for this wonderful gift. What I want to eventually do is be able to funnel the drops from here, find a way to funnel them into a item sorter, which will then automatically take the saplings over there, the nether saplings, that is, the fungi, and then take all the other stuff into a bone meal creator like that. And then find a way to funnel the bone meal back into there. Then also turn in the wart blocks, turn those into bone meal too. It's going to be a whole ordeal, just not yet, but that is the plan that I have here. So Cube, thank you so much for this. This is already going to make it a lot easier to farm up this stuff. So, and like I said, I don't want to focus on this area today. I want to focus my attention to the other side of the island here. And oh my gosh. We have beehives here that I did not place here. We have 2 of them. And I have a feeling these actually grew the beehives because there's flowers around here. And there's a chance if there's flowers near a sapling, it'll grow. So that makes sense. So we have 2 beehives here. We might have to end up relocating them. This is where we want to work today. We want to build an automatic bamboo farm, and I'm not following any tutorial here. I'm going to try to do this on my own, and that's either going to make it super painful for you to watch or super awesome. So here is my idea, and I wanted to tinker around with it just a bit. So here's how you power pistons using redstone on top of a block, and whenever you place a signal, let's get a redstone block here, place on the side, it will power the pistons, right? How we're going to achieve that signal, it's just going to be one pulse. It's going to be through observers up top. Bamboo grows 12 to 16 blocks high, so 12 blocks in the air here is where we have a line of observers. And they're going to go all the way down, and I'm going to take redstone signals all the way down to the end here, add repeaters to extend the signal, and then find a way to take this signal down, which is going to be the painful part for me. Find a way to take this signal down to power every single redstone line here. So at the end of every single one of these lines, we're going to add a repeater right here on this block going down each direction. So how we're going to do this, I have no clue, connecting from there to here efficiently. It's going to take some homework, so we're going to try our best. And I'm going to try to create a little time lapse of this too to kind of share with you if we failed at all or if it ended up just working excellently. So let's see how this thing turns out. Well, it may not look the best, but it's my baby. I will love it and cherish it forever. Let's take a look at what we built here. By the way, before we check it out, I guess from this angle we could take a look at it. We had to readjust our sugarcane field here. The redstone turned out to be quite an issue here. If we walk in, I went for an exposed look here just so we could see what's going on and so it looks like an actual farm. So the biggest issue I had wasn't necessarily the redstone for the whole bamboo farming bit. All we had to do is just take a vertical redstone line down here, which was a great lesson, by the way, for me doing redstone here. I just looked up how to vertically transfer redstone just through a Mindcraft wiki page. And this turned out to be the perfect mechanism for us to use. So that was pretty easy for me to figure out. So we have it going down from there. It's great. The issue that I ran across was the item collection system. And I've made one of these before. However, how the system works here is if the hopper minecart has any items, it'll turn off the powered rail. There's a comparator underneath here, which goes into a redstone torch, which powers a repeater. And so it'll turn off whenever it detects items being transferred. But I think it had to be a server thing. From the moment the hopper minecarts would go on top of the powered rail, the hopper or the comparator wouldn't have enough time to detect if items were being transferred. So that was an issue. So we had to find a way to slow down the hopper minecarts, and that's what these little twists are right here. Twist plural right in here. And it seems to do the trick. So that's why it looks all funky there. And once we got that figured out, we freelanced a factory design using lots of mosaic bamboo planks as well as the bamboo logs as well. Then used some deep slate around the sides and lots of stained glass. So I think it turned out all right. And with all the bone meal around here and terraforming, it makes it look a lot better. Now, I also did a few other things in between this time lapse and what you're seeing now. First and foremost is I finally got around to decorating the mangrove farming area here. So lots of mud, muddy roots. I put these root blocks to use by mixing it with mud. And then on top of that, we have like different path blocks, all hidden lighting. Almost the entire island is hooked up with hidden lighting under moss carpets. The only area we have left that does not have hidden lighting is going to be over here. And we're going to tackle this in the next episode as far as automating goes, not today. But it's just such a scenic little island that we're able to walk through now, especially with just adding the little details in these wood farming areas from what it first was. And one last thing I'd like to show you is I started decorating down here. This is our way to get to our zombie spawner. So I just ended up bone mealing moss onto the cave floor here to make a moss carpet and then mix some birch with the crimson planks here. And I think it looks great. And here's our way down, and then here's our way up. So we're gonna find ways to make this farm more efficient here, but this was just kind of my start, at least getting an entryway here. So probably in between episodes here, I'll be working on the zombie spawner to make it look awesome and work a lot better than it initially is right now. All right, I forgot to show you one more thing right here. Oh my gosh, I'm joking. I wasn't gonna fool you here. This is the statue mod. I found a few charged creepers. In the statue mod or with the mod packs here, you're able to obtain charged creeper heads. So I was able to get some pretty easily. Just used a channeling trident during a thunderstorm and got a few of them, and also got a legitimate creeper head as well. So that's cool. So if anybody ever decides to visit Log Island, they come out of the portal, see that, and they're going to flip for the first time at least. So I hope there's a good reaction that comes from that in the future. And one last thing, aside from me transferring over the beehives, I did do that. In here, storage was getting out of hand. I had just a bunch of barrels up top and some chests and all that stuff. So down here, I created a basement for overflow storage because I just have a ton of dirt and random blocks because I'm out here so much building and expanding. And I also filled in all the blanks for the missing item frames here. So we have a bunch of different planks, variants, and then as well as that, all these sapling variants as well at the bottom. And we have an area to store sticks, which I can't put sticks on there because we're using Lightmatica, and sticks are like a mechanism for us whenever we're building big projects. If you guys use Lightmatica, you know what we're talking about. So the arrow represents a stick here, and then obviously shroomlights are shroomlights. So that's what we've been up to here on Log Island. It's just looking so awesome, and I was able to farm up a bunch of logs to restock the shop, and it's very well restocked at this point in time. Oh my gosh, look at this. A fully stocked shop, or not fully stocked, but way more stocked than we have been previously before. Took a little bit of time here to farm up all these logs, especially the nether ones, since we have that new automated farm. And it's just been awesome getting ahead of all the future sales here, so we're not going to have to do this as much. Although it is starting to become a little overwhelming to farm this all the time, so we might need to find some help to help automate the process even more for log creation, and then at the same time have another helping hand. And in doing so, we might be splitting some profits, but might end up helping us in the long term just so we're not going insane. So that's just something for us to think about here, but not worried about that at this moment in time. Guys, there are a million shops popping up here. Like, take a look at this. The Lazy Piglin is a piglin bartering farm that Lane made here, and I did buy a Soul Speed 3 book from him already. E now has a mud shop here where we could buy as much mud as we want. There's a brand new decoration that Toblox built, which is just outstanding. This is the area where we kind of started Craftworks SMP, and here is our monumental crafting table. Look at this witch farm here that Oda made. Plenty of healing potions. Bottles, we did end up buying a stack of bottles from him, but look at all the glowstone dust, the gunpowder. Oh my goodness. Wait, 1 diamond per 2 slots. We could buy 2 stacks of gunpowder for 1 diamond. That's an incredible deal. Okay, take my money. You deserve it. There we go. 4 stacks of gunpowder just like that. This is why playing on an close up here. This is why playing on an SMP is so incredible. Look at that beautiful pig face right behind us. I mean, scary, spooky pig face right behind us. It's watching something. Oh my gosh. A prismarine shop? Dark prismarine and sea lanterns, 1 diamond per half stack. Oh my gosh. Okay, take my money. You deserve it. Is that 4? Yep. Perfect. Okay, yeah, take my money. I'm gonna go broke on this server eventually. Oh my gosh. And then we have this. My friend blew me up starter kits, 4 diamond blocks each. What's the enchants on this? I'm assuming this is like maxed out. This is great. So if I ever get blown up by my friend and not myself, I will definitely be taking part in this here. Oh, phantoms! There you go. 1. Oh, I missed. There we go. I'm such a pro at this game. Well, guys, it's safe to say that we play on a server full of a lot of talented individuals. I cannot stress enough to go check out their channels. But in the meantime, we're going to call it quits on this episode. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Craftworks SMP. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like rating below. And if you hated it and you're still watching, leave a dislike, tell me why. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye for now.